Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just coming at you, back at you with another little video here. Just kind of an update on this Rustler 4x4 Ultimate that I had picked up back, and I believe like late December, early January. Kind of done some light modifications to it, and I'm gonna kind of go over what I did. Kind of some of my impressions on the truck now that I've had it for a little while and gotten to run it a little bit. So first off, the most obvious thing, for those of you that may not know, this is a Rustler 4x4 Ultimate. So it had all of these nice little aluminum pieces in here, but I'm going to kind of go over what I have changed on it. It did have the Gravix tires with the black chrome and gray wheels. I've went with all green wheels with the Talon all-terrains. Does give me a little bit better traction in grass and stuff like that. But the fact that this truck has a bunch of green accessory parts on it and everything else, it's just a natural just to go with the green wheels. So onward. I'm gonna pop the body off for the rest of this. So just bear with me. Get that out of the way. Okay, so this vehicle, it's an Ultimate. It came very well equipped out the box. But one of the things I did do was I replaced the steel links. As I had highlighted in another video, I did replace the steel links with these aluminum pieces on both sides, and in the rear here on the camber side. It did come with the sway bars already. As you can see, I have added the little light kit. I believe that came with the Rustler 4x4. I just went to the local hobby shop over in Kima, Texas. Just basically told them I wanted a light kit. This is what they sold me. So, which I like it. I mean, it works. Now I can drive this thing at night and see it clearly. So, and then the only other thing that I did was the little wheelie bar wheels here. I replaced those with these nice little rubber wheels that have ball bearings in them, so they spin pretty freely, and so it's much easier just to get this thing on a wheel stand and get it rolling on the wheelie bar. The other thing I did as well, that I don't know if we can see here, let me turn this. I went with the aluminum, the blue anodized aluminum hexes on the ends here, and that's just because I've had issues in the past with the plastic hexes failing, especially when you start bringing this thing up on the rear wheels and just start applying a lot of torque to these wheels. I've just had issues with those hexes just wearing out. And other than that, that's the gist of what I've done to this vehicle. And then you may remember Old Face there. I had it in here. I was doing a little bit of tinkering with it, but I digress. But yeah, so now back. Aside from that, I like this. I love this truck. It does really well in on and off road. Outstanding traction, great handling. And yeah, I have no regrets whatsoever about buying this particular truck, because of all the accessory parts that it came with. It. All in all, it was a $530 truck, and I've probably invested about another. I'm going to say about another $100 worth of accessory parts in it. Maybe 200 at best. And so yeah. For $700, you can duplicate this exact same truck. And so anybody out there, in there for a vehicle that's this heavily modified with this much stuff on it, for that price, you would easily, to duplicate this same truck from the ground up, you would easily be looking at $1,000. Would it handle better? Possibly. And so yeah, with this truck, the only thing left that I'm going to do at some point is replace the servo, but it works. And it handles real well with it, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so, yeah, so that's my rundown with this vehicle. You can see, I'm gonna flip it around in here. You can see the light kit. I mean, it was just a simple harness right here. I've just kind of got it tucked under the receiver box here. Kind of got the wires tucked right here, and I've just kind of run it down. And then this little wire loom holder right here, I've got the wires running up underneath there. So nice, easy, clean install, and it works. And like I said, I've pretty much got this truck dialed completely in, and it's operating really well. So yeah, driving videos to come. But for now, you guys have a great afternoon, and as always, happy RCing.